Welcome, friends. This is part 3 of a 3-part teaching. I will link parts 1 and 2 in the description. This one is very much about being. I'm still very much unpacking all of these teachings, so please feel free to leave any and all comments, anything that's coming up for you around them. I'd love to have a discussion. And until next time, friends, stay curious. Part 3 will not be as you intend it to be so, for that is what you want in the human form, to believe that you think you know what is coming, when truly being in the unknown is actually truly being. For you know and trust that everything that comes your way is exactly what you need at that time. And when you are in this place of trust and acceptance and allowance, reception, you lift in your frequency so that what does come to you is not of such a dense form. So the more you try to control and make things easier for you, the harder you may actually be making it for you. For you are moving deeper into a sense of resistance, trying to control it, to shape it. And this can be done in many different ways. It can be done very, very obviously and overtly, trying to control and manipulate others, trying to control and manipulate self, situations, outcomes. The idea of having a goal can be of great service to many. And many find that setting goals just actually puts them in a deeper sense of lack of worth, lack of confidence. It keeps moving the dial. So whether or not you achieve the goal, if you do not achieve it, you feel that you are less than. But perhaps that goal was not actually attainable. You see, we can all only hold at the level we're able to. And this takes a sense of aligning to where it is that you're at, understanding, allowance, and acceptance, not wishing you were elsewhere. So when you're wishing that your body was different, your life was different, your job was different, your partnership was different, you were different, you are not actually in allowance and acceptance of what is. And therefore, you call that more to you, to be a reflection point so that you can better understand. If you expand your scope of awareness, you see, if you see it through different eyes, you see, we are so customized to see a particular way, but you must have to adjust the lens in which you are seeing it through. Perhaps you do not use a lens at all. Blair is remembering a dream in which she had when she saw a cloud that was illuminated by a sunset appeared then to look like flames and created what appeared to be a burning bush. And we say appeared to be because, again, just as the dreams that some of you remember, they are reflection points. They are not necessarily in reality. But the burning bush was so miraculous that she tried to take a photograph of it, but in the dream she was unable to. And she took that at the time to understand that you don't always need to take a photo of something. You can just simply be with something. You don't need to do something around it. You don't need to capture it. You don't need to obtain it. You don't need to put it in a particular frame in which it will always be looked at, which is what happens when you take a photo of something. When you take a viewpoint, a frame, a lens, you are only seeing it through that way. So now she is understanding at the time of this transmission, the greater understanding of that dream. Do not take a photo. Do not put it into a lens. Do not put it into a frame. Do not put it in limitation, for then you only see it in that one way. Ah, that's what it meant. That's what it meant, and that's how it will inform me moving forward. You miss so much when you limit it. When you say, that's what it was. No, 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 no. Yes, 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 yes. At that moment in time, that is what many people need. You see, there is no right or wrong with this. And just notice how you're feeling through this journey that we're taking you on, right? Are you feeling like, oh, I'm getting it? Oh, I'm not getting it. That is trying to hold on to an outcome, to an understanding, which makes sense. I want to put it into a framework that I understand. And yet, the journey here is to remove it from a framework of understanding so that you can truly see it. Not through the lenses in which your eyes see, in which you've always been told is how we see things or how you feel you should see things or how you have seen things, or to believe that this is the only way you can see things, to not believe that you are able to see beyond, for all are. You just simply put yourself in limitation, and so if you put yourself in limitation, you can take yourself out of limitation. That is the great power. We believe others do it to us, but it is because we allow them to do it. And we know that this is a very, very challenging teaching and will ruffle some feathers. That is not the intention. The intention is to plant seeds and help people to expand their awareness. We cannot make others feel a certain way, and others cannot make us feel a certain way unless we allow them to do so. And quite often we are creating that experience to allow us to see ourselves clearly. But we do not go into the expansion mode. We go into contraction mode and move into frames of references that makes us perceive it in a way that keeps us in limitation. Whether it makes us believe that we are better, we are less than, we are not enough, fill in the blank. It is only until you can remove the lens, remove the frame, remove the limitation in which you can actually begin to receive it. And in that reception, you do not put it in limitation or need to name it or understand it. There is no understanding. For even an understanding of something limits it. But the knowing of what is, that is an embodiment of the deep understanding of being in a frequency that aligns to the frequency of all. And again, this is a layered approach. It will shift and change once you attain a certain, we understand the idea of attaining may feel in contradiction to what we just said, and we also understand that many people need to receive these teachings in a way that will be actually received at this point in time. So remember, the idea is to remove yourself from the idea that you need to obtain or attain anything, for you simply are. It is just about receiving, emitting, expressing, being. So when you can be, you simply are. You are not in limitation, you just simply are, and you are expressing however it is that you're meant to express at that time. So maybe it's anger, maybe it's sadness, maybe it's joy, but you do not judge it, you do not label it or shame it. You allow it to be in its full expression as it's needing to be at that time. There is no need to even label the idea of feelings and emotions because they just simply are energy moving through you, giving you an experience. And that's why many people struggle to label them these days and have struggled to label them because they are so much more than the word that has been placed upon them. It is energy of various frequencies giving you a particular experience that cannot be put in limitation by placing a word of anger, sadness, grief. And this is where many people do get tripped up by not feeling like they're feeling the correct feelings, or they don't know what it is that they're feeling. And they're seeing it through, again, a particular lens and a framework that makes them think that it is a particular way, when it is not a particular way. It is always. So just simply allow it to be. Do not put it in limitation. Do not name it. Do not judge it. Do not belittle it. Do not expand upon it. Do not try to make it something that it is not. The idea of being is a very simple and very challenging teaching, for it is available and in emittance at all times. You are always being. You are always being. You just shout it with layers, or you see it through a particular lens, or all of the above. So allow yourselves, friends, whatever level you're able to at this time, that might mean something very different. And again, this is the point, and this is a beautiful opportunity to allow yourself to be, to just simply be. If the thoughts come, the thoughts come. Try not to identify with them, but notice if you do. Be in observation, not judgment, for you will gain much understanding and broaden your scope the more you take yourself out of the equation and just simply observe. And then when you can observe through that lens of seeing it in a bigger scope, you can then be. You can be in the experience without judging it, without labeling it, and that will move you forward on the trajectory to moving into a place of being truly, fully in your being, your full expression of the all that is the all that is the all. And again, there's layers on top of layers on top of layers, and so this will be received in different ways by different people, by the same people, different days, different understandings. So allow this to be in reception however it is. We will leave you now with light language frequencies to help integrate part 3. Allow yourself to be in reception, allowing however it is that you feel to just simply be. If you have any aches or pains in the body, do not create a story around them. Do not give them energy. Just simply be in observation of them. Allow them to express. They need to be seen. If you have thoughts arising, allow them. Allow them. See them, acknowledge them, thank them. If they do not pass, they do not pass for a reason. They need to be honored in some particular way, whether it's now or later. Honor that. Everything you have is something that is giving you information and can be received in a way that can help you on your journey, through all of the journeys of the massive journey that is being. So allow yourself to be in reception, whatever that means for you at this time. It does not have to look in the way that you think it should look. Whether you are meditating or cooking, as long as you are not driving, be in reception. Allow it to be received on a physical and non-physical level, on different levels of awareness, different dimensional levels of being and presence, to allowing the frequencies to be in resonance with your own frequencies. Lararamuraya kata, laloya moira moria katoria, gera ramorea irakoto, pera irakoira moish, gora iramayo yeshkoto yamya, tera iramoira, gora koto mai faya shutu, gea kota moya, gera kotoya moya ya, larahoya moisha, gora yamya. Goya miraya katoya seraya beraira manete amirashkati beraira mirashkati amya katu gora kati amya Vetriyamya yeriyamya. Hetayama. Hetiriyama. Allow yourself to remain in reception, not judging it, not needing it to be a certain way, just allowing it to be exactly as it is. Holding on to that knowing for even just a microsecond, allowing it to blossom in its own time. And until next time, friends, stay curious.